Alright, this is going to be a video on everything that we have that's going to be rolling down for the Pep-Rally, just to make sure we get it all, and to make sure that you know where it all is and is supposed to be set in, its own places. So, we'll go from most important to least important. Alright, so first off, look right here. We have this thing called Office. So when we roll everything down, you'll see a sticky note for each of these, and the label on the sticky note will say whether you roll it into Coach Miracle's office or the hallway, like right here, right outside his office. Now, this isn't the main hallway that's like E-Hall. It's like a little black hallway next to the locker rooms and whatever and all that. And that's where all the rest of the stuff will stay. All right, so right here is your main remote desk. This is where you'll do all your switching and main stuff from. These are 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3. You can see right here, 1 camera. Let's see if we can get in there. Remote cam 1, remote cam 2. Now that's not gonna be your 1, 2, and 3 for the shoot, but that's just how we label them. Everything in here, all the batteries, the charger, the zoom are labeled 1, and all that. And on top of these, they have a list of everything that's supposed to go in them. So a camera, the power cord, large battery, small battery, and a servo. That's pretty much all of them. Camera 3 has some extra stuff in it. Right now, they're not labeled, but we'll talk about that when we talk about wireless. This is your main power. It's not a power sequencer, but it turns on the power for the whole thing. We'll turn that on in a moment. This is where you've just kind of got a bunch of stuff. These are some headphones from Morton. He's going to listen to the stream. This is another pair of headphones with some cables in it. And these are a bunch of tools. And these are a bunch of adapters, like SDI adapters. And on the other side is audio stuff. So take all that out. We got 3 bags in the back. This bag has a bunch of batteries in it. Most of them are probably dead. Some cords too. So if you ever need any extra battery stuff, check in there. There might be an option. In here, we got nothing, just a spare bag. And in here, we have stuff for our Blackmagic Mini, which is that camera. It's actually, Micro, Blackmagic Micro Studio. That's what we take out sometimes. That just stays there. And then hiding right down there is a charger for our Panasonic batteries right there. So we'll walk through that when we do wireless too, but that's there plugged in and ready to go. And we got a bunch of stuff going back here. This is a power strip, and there's also one down here, and they're all plugged into this thing. Sorry, no, they're not. Neither of them are plugged in that thing. They're plugged into the wall. This powers other stuff. All right. Then up here, you have your ATEM, Blackmagic ATEM switcher. You have a Blackmagic monitor, and you have your overall big monitor. Right here, you got a bunch of clamps. Right here is your tools. This yellow screwdriver is your favorite screwdriver. It's the best thing in the world because inside it, you take this out, you flip it over, and it's got a Phillips head, and you can take the whole big piece out. So it's just like this. You flip it over, and there will be I think this is this bigger side. Great. So have that in your arsenal. It's great. There's also silver pen over here, other stuff. Then here's the power cable for the full thing. We'll go back here. This power cable right now goes into the wall. Make sure you unplug that before you go. This is the power cable for the jib. Unplug that before you go. And yeah, all that goes to that bottom power strip. Down here you can see, we'll pull out camera 3 real quick. See where that comes in. Back there, comes up and goes right here to this power strip. And this is the cord to the next power strip going up. So yeah. Great. Then right here is a big rack of important stuff. This is a bunch of cables. It has a zoom. You won't be using this. This is an audio recorder. It's got a bunch of smaller SDI cables, a bunch of converters in it, bidirectional converters if you need SDI to HDMI, all that kinds of fun stuff. And there's a couple power cables in there too. This is a similar version of that, but it's slightly different. It's got various cables. This is HDMI, you might need this. This is XLR right here. This is XLR. And this is also XLR, lots of XLR, okay. Some power cables, more converters. This is SDI to audio, we got a lot of that going on here. Mainly, this is just your bags of miscellaneous stuff. But I've mainly taken the miscellaneous stuff that you might need from here out and put it where you'll need it. Then down here on the bottom rack is our Ursa Broadcast G2, which has a bunch of stuff in it. This is our nicest camera, and it's got a bunch of extra things. But fortunately, you won't need to use most of it. This zipper is a little broken, so you just kind of got to tug it for a moment. Just be careful with it. Nicest camera we have, I said, big old broadcast camera. It's gonna be your camera 2 for the Pep-Rally. Right here in front of the lens are some important cables you'll need. You'll have your 2 USB-C cables for your zoom and focus controls. And this one XLR cable if you have a mic on top. But ultimately, we'll be bringing in audio from the board through this camera, so we'll have a longer XLR cable. And here we have a Rode for when you do a shotgun mic. This is your focus control. They'll call it a demand in the manual. And this is your zoom control. So those are some of the things you'll need there. This is your wireless pack. Right now, this is the receiver, some batteries. I wouldn't recommend using these. We'll explain what we'll be powering in a little bit. And some different antenna. We'll talk about those. A bunch of stuff in here. Mainly, we'll only have to worry about a couple things. And you'll see that empty spot. The receiver is already set out in a different spot. This big case, it's like a suitcase. It's got a bunch of extension cords in it. And this one, it's got a thing right there to drag it. It's got wheels. Has a bunch of SDI cables. These are your tripods, A through E. Every one of them has a plate with labeled A or A through E. Here's some cable covers down here. There's also cable covers. Those are the big heavy duty ones that you gaff down. You also gaff these ones down, and they're on the pocket of one of our cable bags. There's some of the Velcro ones. Let's see if we can get it out. Velcro ones. Then this is going to be our big receiver for a bunch of stuff. This is our wireless communications, our comms headsets that we're going to have to power. It's powered right here. We'll go to an extension cord. And this is our wireless camera receiver, which is powered through this V-mount battery. Great. Now, I think that's all we'll go over for the moment. Oh yeah, and also this is where the headsets are. Sorry, below the tripods. And all the batteries for the headsets are powered in the back right here. And we got some other stuff hanging around that's just charging, but you won't use it. And this is your jib. You're not taking this Blackmagic Mini. You're hooking up probably camera 2 to it. So we'll take that off before we go. And this is all of that. All right.